back in the days, I was a big fan of wrestling of the 80s, the whole 80s era. Then after the 80s, I fell out of love with wrestling, but I'm talking about big, big, big time. Collecting the posters, putting them up on the walls and everything like that. Me and my friends would make up little wrestling belts and everything like that. Watch the WrestleManias and all that good stuff. So one day, me and Kev were just talking and smoking the earth essence and everything. And we was like, yo, we should come up with our own wrestling organization. So one day we was out in the park eating some cheesesteaks from Overbrook Pizza. And after we smoked that John, and then we was like, yo, we was coming up with the concept. I was telling them about how my wife, she works in a like it's like a place for the neighborhood. They do events and stuff at. She able to have access to a room twice a year, but that we could use that as space. And then we talked about getting promoters. And then the whole concept was us to go in the gym, not crazy, but just get in a little shape and get dudes like us, man, who's like semi in shape or some that's even not in shape, who just like to, wrestle, nothing too serious. Everything mostly on a playing around tip, mostly. And just talking trash to each other, man. Just reliving our childhood. And the name of the wrestling organization we came up with was WTF. Basically, man, what I'm gonna do?
Mr. Hammer.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a hammer, but this time instead of getting a small hammer, I should get a sledgehammer.
Coming out like fucking Harley Quinn shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Goddamn. Shit. I'm still trying to figure out my shit, man.
Yeah. What's the special move you wanted to do?
Shit. I was thinking about like dropping a powder bomb and then powder bombing your ass.
The problem with all that stuff.
Yo.
You gotta keep that weird ass, funny looking ass wolf mask on. And you gotta fucking howl.
Oh!
Yeah, every time I hit you with a sledgehammer, you gotta do that shit. So that's how we gonna do it. You make the noise. Nah, that's not like a puppet. And for those who want to know what WTF stands for, well, just use your imagination, folks. Just talking smack and everything like that to each other. I made up the name, the Hammer X, using like the Ice-T type of voice. And I just was like, I call myself the Hammer X because once I nail you to that mat, you're not getting up, homie. The old school style with it. For entertainment purposes, of course. 2 times a year, she can get the space in her job.
Nice.
They give free events as long as she clean up after herself. And the space is a nice size joint. You can fit at least 100 people. Because my daughter had her party there, Michael Jackson party.
Oh, cool shit.
And it was cool. So, we can put a little ring in there.
All right. Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And hook it up like a little wrestling ring and invite maybe 50 people, whatever.
All right.
And, we can see them wrestle each other. I'm thinking about putting on some spandex or whatever. Oh, snap it on! But yeah, like I was saying, she has this little place area that we can do the wrestling at.
All right. Nice.
And I'm trying to work out extra harder now for you got to give me 3 months, dog.
Hey.
And I'm putting my spandex on so I can have my bulge and everything. I might put a banana in my pants.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Got to show off for the ladies.
Yeah.
Damn.
That matter of fact, that's what a small hammer might be.
Damn.
You're right, it is small. Fuck you.
Oh, God. Yeah, I can see your special now, just reaching in your bits. Time for Little Hammer! Oh, God.
So we can get that little space. It's all for entertainment purposes, making our organization what wrestling is now, which is a big soap opera. That's all it is. That's why I stopped wrestling. I stopped watching wrestling because of that reason. Now it's more talking than wrestling. It is like basically. So I think our concept will fit in perfectly for the days times, especially in 2024.
So we can get that little space and we have to explain you when we're not on camera, when we're away from each other. Even though we good friends now, we gotta act like we enemies, man.
Right.
We gotta act like we hate each other. Fuck
Bring out everything you ever hated.
Exactly.
Just keep saying Joanne.
Yeah. Inside joke.
Twisted Wolves here. WTF. Go for it, bro.
Hammer X, bringing the pain, complete damage. Here the gym getting it in, getting ready for this match. Man, the Twisted Wolf, aka Kevin, gotta act like we don't know each other. We're here in the same gym, I don't even know where he at. But ain't no time for pocketball. Let's get it in.
Yo, I hear that axe is hanging around these parts. Gotta train for the match. Gotta cross. Look at this old retired running back. Oh man, have tough times? Huh?
I hear y'all, my camera crew up there talking about. I heard y'all talking about like an old ass running back for the NFL. Okay. I think it's cheesesteak time anyway. What y'all gonna mess with the Twisted Wolf?
Yeah.
Let me get this last set in.
Go get your comfort food.
We in here roasting these motherfuckers today. We over here roasting these motherfuckers trying to start a fucking wrestling, some wrestling federation with they out of shape asses. Then this fucking Twisted Wolf.
Like you lumpy, hairy mother. Get your camera ass out. Get out of here.
Yeah, I got your lumpy hanging motherfucker. His little ass scrawny legs. You can put some meat on them motherfucker. I see why they call you the Twisted Wolf. Hairy ass legs. Let me leave this motherfucker alone. Gonna find that Hammer X again. Welcome to tonight's special event, the WTF. Main event at the Old Pine Center. It's gonna be the Twisted Wolf versus the Hammer X. It should be the first time in the history a really good showdown.
Guess who's the guy fighting on the WTF? Who's the guy fighting on the WTF? Oh yeah, damn! I'm going after him.
Promise one thing. It's not going to be Wolfman night tonight. It's not going to be White Boy Day tonight. You think it's White Boy Day? Hell nah. It's Hammer time. I'm gonna bring the hammer tonight for sure. WTF, baby. Ha.
You know why we love wrestling and the WTF so goddamn much? Because of everybody. And hell, you know most of us have come over our lives.
I will be the first heavyweight champion of the WTF. Mark my words, the hammer X for sure. That's on your mommy tits. And what you gonna do when I come in the ring with anybody, any size, anywhere, and bring them down to the ground? And what you gonna do when the hammer X comes for you? A buddy of mine on the next episode of
That I knew
the
for a long
Comedy
time,
Den,
businessman.
season 3.
He always, business minded like myself. He got into some case money, like a real big settlement, like of case money. I'm not going to get all into his business like that, but we was just politicking one day, sitting in a restaurant. We was in a diner, 'cause that's what we do. We like breakfast food any time of the day. So once in a while, we was sitting in a diner and we was just eating, just talk business about the what if scenario. Like if we had money, we would open this business, we would do this, that, and we started like, yo, we got to start making some of these things reality. So we looking at Uber and Lyft, and it came to him like, yo, we should create, or I should create a driver that, but Pacific.
First started, Dennis, he kept pushing me for this, kept pushing me. But still, I'm glad he did. Got this son of a bitch right here. But another cool ass thing, he hooked me up with that Yo Bro app. Hey bro, gotta be driving for Brothers in the Hood. Let's see how this goes.